Hello everyone. Welcome back to Next Gen Data Aspirants Community YouTube channel. This is Babu. We are running a separate play series for Microsoft Fabric Learning series. In that Lakehouse, we dedicatedly completed 8 episodes. Now we are on the episode 9 and SQL Analytics Endpoint part 4. So in this today's episode 9, we are going to learn OneLake Security in SQL Analytics Endpoint and as well as in Lakehouse. So far we completed 8 episodes. It gives you a complete overview about Lakehouse, how to create Lakehouse or how to create shortcuts, how to load the data and everything. If you haven't gone through the videos, I would request you please go back and watch those 8 episodes. Okay, let's jump into the subject. Now, if you see here, so in this Lakehouse learning series, so far we completed this querying delta tables with TSQL and creating views functions. This is also completed. Building Power BI reports and querying across the expressions. The one thing which is pending is apply row level and object level security. Apply row level and object level security, and as well as in this we are going to see the column level security also. Fine. So before jumping into the practicals, let's understand about the architecture of this row level and object level security, how it will enforce. So here, if you see, this is the architecture diagram of security. So there is a users. So let's say here, if you remember, we can store the data in Lakehouse in the two fields. One is folder section, another one is table section. In the folders, you can save the data in the form of folders like healthcare, public, financial, and this is a shortcut. And while coming to the table section, you can store the data in the form of delta tables. This is a DBO schema, this is a healthcare schema, and this is a some shortcut tables also is there. So what is shortcuts? If you don't aware, already there is a dedicated video. Please go back and watch those video. So here we are going to implement 3 types of securities. One is object level security, one is column level security, one is row level security. So in this, for this example, when I implement these 3, I need to test it. How I can test it? So for that reason, I take a credentials from Kiran. So once I will assign these 3 rows to the Kiran, I will go to Kiran's account and I will check. So here my objective is, so these 2 are locked. First I will grant access to this separate folder. Also I will grant access to this dedicated folders, and we'll go and see how it will enforce. Fine. Now let's go back to the Microsoft Fabric environment. Here if you see, this is, let me change this to Fabric environment. This is my Fabric environment. Here there is a workspace called demo workspace. Okay. So here let me open this Lakehouse. So here in this Lakehouse, here if you see, as mentioned by me, so here if you see financial data sets, okay, see here if you see financial data sets, healthcare data sets and hospitality data sets, these two are, this dedicated symbol is a shortcut table, and there is a public data sets. And here if you see, there are some DBO schema. Okay, let me create quickly new schema. Let me create hospitality, just a minute. Hospitality, let me create, and let me move the hospitality tables to the hospitality schema. Okay, just you can click and drag and drop on the schema. You can click and drag and drop. So in hospitality, okay, we have I think one more table is pending, hotels, rental. Okay, let me push this also to the new table, users TB, and let me directly push this to hospitality schema. Let me click on a load. Okay, this is already covered in our previous episodes. I would request please go back and watch those videos. Now let's wait 1 minute. So here this many tables are there. Here this many. Meantime, I will go and show you the Kiran's account. See here if you see, this is the Kiran account. Say kiran@ndac.com. And here if you see, currently his workspace. This is his workspace, sales workspace. There is no other workspaces. Fine. Now Okay, so here you see 4 tables here in DBO public schema, 4 tables, and there are 2 shortcut tables. See here, if you see, this is the shortcut symbol. Fine. Now, so now first what you need to do, first you can click on manage OneLake Security, the first point. Once if you click on, it will ask you, you are about to turn on OneLake Security, okay, OneLake Security feature. So still this is in preview stage, okay. If you would like to learn about, click here, okay, click here. Now what I will do, let me click on continue. Okay, so successfully updated the OneLake security permission. Perfect. Okay, so it will open a window. I'll come back to this window after few minutes. For now, let me close this. So before creating the role, let's switch to the SQL Analytics Endpoint, because we are learning the SQL Analytics Endpoint in this series. Okay, so now here, if you go, it is switching to SQL Analytics Endpoint. Just a minute. Here if you see in the, let me refresh this. Here it should show that hospitality schema also. Currently it is showing only DBO schema. For that reason, I am refreshing the SQL Analytics Endpoint. Let's wait. Yeah, see here if you see hospitality schema, under tables we have tables. Let me refresh it again. Ideally it should display here. Yes, here. Okay. Yes, there is some lag. Don't worry about that. Fine. Now, okay. So here, after this, what you need to do? Click on this security. See, sometimes this option may not be visible for you. What you need to do? You can refresh. Once you click on the OneLake security from the Lakehouse view here. What you need to do, you need to go to the SQL Analytics. Just you can do the full page refresh. You can do the full page refresh. Then only sometimes there will be a delay. Okay. For now it is showing accurately. So click on this security. Now here 2 type of securities: manage SQL security, view data access mode. So this I will made a dedicated video. Don't worry about that. So let's click on view data access mode. So now you will see this window: tables, views, stored procedures, functions. Fine. Now let me click on data access mode settings. Now you will see one window on your screen right side. So here if you see data access mode, still it's in the preview. So by default it will select for use SQL security all objects. Okay. But here my requirement is I am going and implementing the security on OneLake tables. So select this option. So you will get this kind of warnings. Okay, that's fine. So this is a, make sure that user identity will be used to access. So it will take user identity, not delegated identity. Okay. So here I am going and implementing the user identity access mode. So here what it is telling. So all the current security permissions will be removed from SQL Analytics Endpoint, and OneLake security permissions will remain active on OneLake. That's fine, no worries. So let's click on apply. Again, it is showing the same warning. Let's click on continue. So now what it is doing, it is enforcing the user's identity access mode on this SQL Analytics Endpoint. Fine. Now let's close this. Okay, fine. Once if it is completed, again let's go back to the Lakehouse view. Now what you need to do, as per the architecture diagram, the first thing is we can implement RLS. So here what I will do, let me share only hospitality data and hospitality schema to the Kiran. Okay. So what I will do, let me click on manage OneLake security. So now this will do. So here there are 2 options. Option A, you can go and edit. You can edit this. This is one option. Okay. Or else, no, I don't want to like this. So I would like to create only new role. I would like to create new role. So in that case, what you need to do, you can go and delete first this role default reader. By default, it will be created by Lakehouse. So click on create new role. So this is hospitality data. So what I will do, hospitality role, role Kiran, hospitality role underscore Kiran. So I'm granting the, okay, it will accept only names, not underscore. That's fine. Kiran. Now select this. So here there are two options, read, write. Currently I am going and granting only read options to the Kiran. So now what is my requirement? Just I need to share this hospitality folder and hospitality schema to the Kiran. So here not all data we are going and sharing, just we are going and sharing only selected data. Just select this, okay, select this, okay, select this. Now here you can go and click on browse Lakehouse. Now here what you need to do, select this, click on this drop down and select this hospitality. So here these three folders would be selected. Here I think its files is not showing, that's fine. Click add data. Okay, now to whom you are granting. So whatever the selected data, see here hospitality and this hospitality folder. So who is the member? There is no member. So let me add Kiran. Let me add Kiran and let's click. Okay, let's click. Now let's create a role. So here if you see members, we added Kiran Kumar. In data preview, we are going to share hospitality tables and hospitality folder. Let's click on create. Okay. Once you click on create, now the role is successfully created. See, the role is successfully created. Let's close. Here if you see, we need to grant a viewer role. Unless and until you grant a viewer role, Kiran unable to see this workspace. Kiran unable to see this workspace. So what we will do, I can go here. So let's take this demo workspace. Okay, click on demo workspace. Let me click on manage workspace. Let me add people. So here let me add Kiran. Kiran as a viewer. See, make sure viewer. Let me click on add. So let's close this. Now I added this. Okay, so let me go to the SQL Analytics Endpoint. Fine. Okay, now what I'll do, let me go to the Kiran's account. Let me refresh. Now let me go here. Let me click on workspaces. See, now the demo workspace appeared here. Just click on this. Once you click on this, so this Lakehouse is there. Okay, let's click on this Lakehouse. Okay, fine. Now here what we will do, let it loaded. It's loading. Fine. So when here if you see this is something could not load column details, could not load column details. Why? Because this is, we haven't granted the access this. Okay, let me refresh again. That's why it is throwing red cross mark. That's why it is throwing red cross mark. Okay, that's why it is throwing red cross mark. Okay, fine. Now let's see here in hospitality we are able to see hospitality data. Also here in hospitality we are able to see these files. So now the first requirement, object level security, it was completed. Now let's first implement RLS. Let's come to CLS at the last. How we can do that? Let's go here. Now what I'll do, RLS. So for that, click on this manage OneLake Security. Click on this manage OneLake Security. So meanwhile what we will do, go here. Let me switch to SQL Analytics Endpoint. So whatever I am in incognito mode, this is Kiran's account. Please make sure the difference. Okay. Now here if you see in demo Lakehouse, so let it loaded. See, it is loaded. So here if you see in DBO we are unable to see any tables. See, you may ask DBO is why it is showing we granted only hospitality, but this is one kind of drawback. So hope Microsoft people will improve this feature. So if you go to the Lakehouse, see, here you will be able to see here this red color mark. So you are unable to see this data. So that's why it is cross mark. That's why it is unable to see cross mark. But now here let's go here. Let me click on this data. So what I'll do, let me query this. Okay, let it query. Now here if you see, perfect. So here if you see it is queried properly. Okay. Okay, fine. Now here if you see we have user ID, user gender, country, age group, traveler type, join date. Okay, fine. Now here what I'll do, let's say I want to assign only India related data to Kiran. So I don't want to show all the countries data, just Kiran is a India's manager, so I would like to grant only India's rows data. So for that, what you need to do, go here, you can create another role or else you can add RLS also here. I will go with this, let me click on this horizontal ellipsis, go to permissions, select this row security, okay, select this row security. Now from this hospitality schema, you need to choose the first table. Let me choose users TB. Okay, see there is a AI generated SQL code here. Just press tab from your keypad. Okay, now select star from hospitality user table, where what is my requirement here? If you see country equal to India. So now here it's not like your traditional Power BI RLS. Okay, country equal to INDIA, country equal to India. So now this is completed. So here what we are doing, we are restricting the rows to Kiran to see only India's data, to see only India's data. Let me click on save. Let me click on save. Now once if it is saved, so it will take some time. So make sure that you can understand, you need to write in this way. Automatically it is giving some AI generated code. If you would like to add one more condition, you can go with AND condition. You can go with AND condition. Now, once if it is done, just let's close this. Let's close this. Okay, now let me go back here. Let me go back here. Let's take copy of this code. Now what I'll do, let me refresh this. Okay, or else let me, okay, refresh is disabled. Let me refresh the full page. Okay, that's fine. No problem. The changes made not saved. That's fine. Don't worry. Let it loaded. That's fine, no worries. Let me close this. Here also it is refreshing. Let's wait. It's loaded. Let me click on this. Let's see tables. Okay, now let me take a new SQL query. Let me go and query this one. Let me go and query this one. Let me run it. Perfect, perfect. So here if you see, we are able to see only India country data. So if I go and select 1000 rows, let me run again. You will be seeing only India's data. Why? Because we are implemented row level security. We are implemented. See, only India records we have 61 rows. So that's why it is showing only India data, India's data. Okay, fine. Now, all right, let's go back here. So now, as per the architecture diagram, we implemented RLS. Then what is this CLS? CLS stands for column level security. Column level security. Okay. Now what we will do, let's go here. First let me check hotels TB. What data here we have? Hotels we have this one. Okay. So here there are some ratings. Rental price. Okay. This is something. Reviews. Okay. Here user gender. Okay, user ID, join date, business traveler type. Okay, fine. Now here my requirement is, I don't want to expose age group to Kiran. I need to restrict because of some client requirements from client. There is a requirement. So I don't want to show this column to the Kiran because there are some restrictions from my client. So I need to skip this column when going and querying the Kiran. See, ideally if here Kiran is queried, I am getting age group, but my requirement is I need to restrict this data. So what you need to do, just go to this manage OneLake Security. Now once the window is opened, so again I will implement the same here. Click on this horizontal ellipsis, go to permissions. Now this time you need to select column security. Let's click on column security. Okay, once you click on column security, first you can select the table here. Okay, see, hospitality user table. Okay, fine. Now let's click on enable CLS. So the same columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and also here 1 2 3 4 4 5 6 columns are there. Now what you need to do, just select this age group. Okay, just select this age group, click on remove. Okay, see, now there is no age group column. Let's click now save. Once if you click save, loading tables column data, it means that now column security successfully applied to this table, What is this table? This is hospitality user table. Okay, now column level security is applied. Let's close this window. Okay, let's close this window. Let me go back to the Kiran's account. Okay, let me take a copy of this. Let me see. Okay, here it is taking some time. Let me do a full page refresh. Okay, let me do a full page refresh. Let's wait. Okay, fine. Now here it is loading. Let's close this and let's take a new SQL query. So let's wait until it refreshes. Fine. Now let me paste this. So ideally this age group should not show for me now, because why? I implemented the column level security. Let's go and run this. Expected. Here if you see the error, the select permission was denied on the column age group of the object so and so database, so and so Lakehouse schema. So here what they mentioned, the select permission was denied on the column age group. So for Kiran, I implemented a column level security. If I am going and querying along with the age group, if you run second time, it will throw the same error. Okay, it will throw. If you run 100 times, 1000 times, it will throw same error. Okay, so what I'll do, let me remove this column. Okay, now let's go and run now. See, perfect. See here, if you see, without gender column, it is executed. Now we have only 5 columns. So this is what we call it as a column level security. Fine. Now let's go back here. Now the last thing is, I would like to grant the access to shortcut folder and shortcut table. So what I'll do, let me go and click on manage OneLake Security. So before that, I'll show you here. Let me switch to the Lakehouse view from Kiran's account. So from Kiran's account, let it wait. Let me go here. Okay, let's wait. See here, if you see, let me close this. See, these two are this one. So now I would like to grant these 2 tables along with this GCS bucket shortcut folder. This GCS bucket short. So here, if you remember that GCS shortcut bucket folder, here it is not there, and these 2 are red cross mark. Okay, fine. Now what I will do, let me go and edit. Click on edit. Now this time let me click on edit. So if you edit, now it will show what are the data available here. Click on edit data. Okay, let's go here. Okay, let's expand this one. So I think there is a issue with this data. It is not enabling. Okay, for now it's fine. No worries. Okay, for now it's no worries. Let me see what is the error. The permission must be defined on the destination table. Okay, permissions on shortcuts. Okay, I think this is not allowed. Fine. So now what I will do, from here, let me select this GCS bucket shortcut. Let me click add data. Okay. Once if you add data, okay, added data successful. Now here if you see, for the first time you are seeing second folder. Okay, there is no save button. Directly once if you got successful notification, close this. Okay, close this. So what you need to do, let's go back to the here. So now let me refresh, or let me try here. Okay, let me refresh here. Let me refresh it from here. Let it loaded. Fine. Now here if you see, I think still it is taking some time. Let me do a full page refresh. So there will be some delay. Don't worry about that, because I am using a trial license. Now here if you see, initially we seen only hospitality data. Now here if you see, there is a GCS bucket data. There is a GCS bucket data under we have a food daily CSV file is there. Okay, this is how you need to restrict the access for shortcuts also. Okay, fine. Let me go back here. So this is all about this episode 9 and about OneLake Security as well as SQL Analytics Endpoint Security. Now let me give you a quick recap. Today what we learned? Today we learned episode 9. So how we can enforce the security? We seen 3 type of securities: object level security, column level security, row level security. Here we created a few folders and we granted Kiran to only hospitality data. Here we granted to only healthcare data. After that we implemented a row level security for only seeing the India's data. Like that we seen. Okay, I hope you all like this video. Please like, share, comment this video. Please subscribe Next Gen Data Aspirants Community YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching this video. Please let us share your thoughts in the comment section of this video. Let's catch up in another interesting video. Thank you all once again.